The Oaken Tower videos get so many good comments. We also got a Backpack Battles comment. Can I click it? And yes! Sad to see you're ending the challenge run series, but totally understandable. Been really enjoying your videos, duder. Keep it up. I mean, I'm not like dead set on ending the challenge run. It's just we did the hardest parts of it. Those are like the two hardest practical builds that I could see doing. I could do more of it. I just don't know if it's boring to watch or not. If it's fun for people to watch, I like playing Anvil. That is like my favorite build. And I think I could win with a lot of things. So the ones that I wouldn't normally build with, that I think could be strong. We can't do Ranger things, so we have to be Berserker and Neutral. Because I can't guarantee any of the other builds. So I think you could win it with Ripsaw, I think you could win it with Magic Staff, I think you could win it. Spear would be tough. But no, Spear would be tough. Yeah, Spear just takes up a lot of space and it's not crafted. So I think you could do it with any of the crafted items. Claws of Attack, pretty easy. Battle Axe is very easy, that's like one of the strong items with it. Falcon Blade would be broken. I mean, Falcon Blade would just be fun. Again, I think that would be super strong. Katana's super strong. One that I like never build is Whip. And I think Whip would be really strong in the mid game. I don't know. All of them are too easy. This would kind of work. This would kind of work. What would I build? Snow Stick would be kind of fun. I like the idea of Snow Stick. Could do Snow Stick. Snow Stick and just frost the enemies. That wouldn't even be a damage build. It would just be a anti-frost, pro-frost build. I like the idea of Falcon Blade. That one keeps catching my eye. Sack of Surprises. Falcon Blade. Yeah, let's do it. But I'm just playing Anvil. To get Falcon Blade is a little bit tricky, so we do have to get there. Broom's not on sale, and it doesn't lead to Falcon Blade. Too early for that goal. I need to find the wooden sword. I love space. Need to find the wooden sword. The stones are slightly better than usual because we know that we want to make a hero, whatever it's called, hero sword. I do want this bag. Do I want to win, or do I want the bag? Give me the bag. Start the battle. I have 3 weapons plus 2 stones. I could easily win this. We did win. Cool. Oh, no, we didn't. How do they have 47 HP? I didn't notice this. My bad. Okay, we won it if they didn't have plus 20 max HP, but they did. My bad. I'm blind. Another dagger? Another dagger works well with whetstone. I don't think I can buy it right now. Kind of similar with the space, I just need to find the stupid whetstone. Crap, I want this. Okay, things I don't need, most of this. Shell totem. That is not the plan. Wait, what if I just never see a whetstone? Ever. Ever. Start the battle. Find the whetstone. My common chance is dropping. We only need a single whetstone and then 2 gloves. Luckily, this is like the worst of the gooberts. You are but a fish. No! I was hoping to find the one that could give me a whetstone. Do any of these work? Thornburst is okay. Could just go random, get the whetstone, win the game. Random! That was stupid. We did get the whetstone. The whetstone is not the solution to all of our problems. It was just one of the pieces that was necessary. Shielded is pretty crappy. Shielded is pretty crappy. Okay. Game plan. Stone. Stone is not amazing. Alright. Space. Ooh. This one. Sell this one. Buy this one. So now, we're about to have a Falcon Blade. I need 2 gloves. This does not say start of battle. None of the... Well, this one says start of battle. But that is the one that benefits from the stone. Could get this whetstone to hit 2 things. That would actually be good. Two things that are not a stone. Do it. Start the battle, find the gloves, win the game. So all I need to make this work at this point is... 1, I have to keep my hearts if I can, but I need to have the 8 crafted items, and I need to find the gloves. And really, I want, like... I guess I don't need as many pairs of gloves. Ooh, but what if we can get double Falcon Blade? Double Falcon Blade would be the dream. Double Falcon Blade. Dream. So I don't really need this wooden sword right now, but... if I want the double Falcon Blade dream to be real, I could just sell this. Huh. Then I could buy a pig. But we want the double Falcon Blade dream. What about that pig? What was I thinking I could sell? This shield. Selling the shield is viable. Do it. Do I want to buy this? Yeah, we'll buy it. Start the battle. I'm on 3 lives. I only have 1 win. Spikes are pretty bad for me. But stones hit right through them. Chili Goobert's also very strong. Caught them before they have the magic staff, so that's good. They don't do that much damage. But Broom is good against stones. One of my gloves. One of my 4 gloves. And how much do I want to invest in this dagger? Quite a bit? Quite a bit. This little piggy. This little piggy. So I want to put this stone here. Guess it's not a priority. Someday I will buy this sword. Again, not a priority. I need a whetstone and 3 more pairs of gloves. But we're gonna find them. They have a Shelly. They do not have a katana, but they do have a rip saw blade. And they have a lot of spikes. 1 heart left? No, 2 hearts left. I don't need all these daggers. Daggers are not the plan. Spear is there. That's too many pigs. Too many pigs. How's my stamina? Stamina's kind of solid. Huh. So I could put in the wooden sword and just not speed it up. I think that's fine. What am I looking for? Could craft up the gems. I think that is fine as well. This is now a 2.2 second, being sped up by gloves, and it's just good. We're looking for gloves, to see gloves, and a whetstone. Gloves are rare. We have a pretty good rare chance right now. Green gem. It's a lot of green gems. I do want this armor, but it doesn't fit well. Too bad. And it's full price. Again, too bad. So what I really want is this pair of gloves right now. Sell the stone. Sell the stone. Buy the gloves. Falcon Blade. We need that for round 8. Second Falcon Blade. Should just blow up everyone. The weird thing, though, is this isn't even like a challenge run. This is just strong. Like, this is a thing that I should be trying to build more. It's just not super consistent. But it could be. Trying to force a specific weapon is probably overall worse than just trying to adapt to whatever the game shows you. Do we beat a villain sword? Villain sword is at its strongest, like right now. And it's being sped up by super spacious, so this is a 0.8 second, 11.4 damage per second. It really wants, like, this dagger. Okay. Falcon Blade wanted this oil lamp so much. I don't really want this wooden sword at the moment. I will want it eventually. I don't need these stones. I've got a lot of pigs. I do want space. Garlic's okay. This is just solid. Super solid. This one. Do I want what? I do want that purple gem. Purple gem. Red gem can come out of here. Full build? We're basically full build. Do I roll to look for something else? I no longer need these. Yeah, let's roll to look for the whetstone at least. What about this one? What about more pigs for no reason? Give me coal. So crafted items. I have a massive number of crafted items. Do I? 1 crafted item, 2 crafted items, 3 in this purple, 4 in this, 5 in this, 6 in this, 7 in this. I need 1 more. Amulet of Steel would be amazing, but it's a 1 in 8 chance. We don't need it. We have other things I'm trying to do. Snow stick. I have 1 pair of boots, which helps against snow. And I have Falcon Blade. By itself, Falcon Blade doesn't do damage, so we do need things that enhance it. One of those things is Anvil. So I could buy this cap. We're already strong enough at this point that I totally could do that. Alright, the Falcon Blade is positioned pretty well. This dagger would like to be like this. I normally have to redo the whole bag, but right now, the bag isn't even set up that poorly. Do I have the one other crafted item? Nope. Do I want the one? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, I think that is an argument in favor of not taking this cap. Roll. There we go. Got it. Purple, green, red. All of the colors. Full stars. I did have shielded. Shielded plus this shield would be good. I no longer have it, so there is that. Could probably make the pigs happier. Not a priority for me. Roll. No, I don't want to do this. Laziness. Alright. I really don't want to do this. I was happy that I didn't have to rearrange my whole bag. There. Done. That wasn't too bad. I still have a little bit of gold. Still have a good amount of space. I don't need this. Could buy this. It's on sale. It's really good. It's really good. Could ditch a pig to do that. Could ditch this wooden sword if I don't want to do double falcon. But I kind of still want to do double falcon. Ditch a pig. I still have to figure out how to get this up here. Huh. I didn't think about that yet. Let's think about that now. So, flip all of this. I need to get this armor in. Armor can go right there. Wait. I have an extra star. Since when do I have an extra star? Right now. Could put the yellow in. Weird. Since when did I have an extra star? Pig would be happy to see this armor. Too bad. Start the battle. I assume this blows up most enemies, including this one. They do have a phoenix, though, to mess with me a little bit, but not really. Wait, they're doing damage. Why are they doing damage? How were they? Oh, the phoenix does damage, right. Kind of forget about that. Falcon Blade. Falcon Blade is not currently that good. It would be really good if I could get some start of battle damage, or just an Amulet of Steel. Not it. Refund buffs. Purple Gem. It's only a legendary, so the cat doesn't help much. There is this armor. On sale. I could turn that into flame armor. Not yet, but at some point I could. There's a whip. So this is one of the ways to get starting in power. Well, not this potion in particular, but potions. Very generally, using potions. Snowballs? Are we already at that point? Could be. I'm gonna say no. I'm still hoping to find the whetstone and 2 gloves. Vampire's pretty good. What about Prismatic Sword, Falcon Blade? No, I think it's just double Falcon Blade. But that wants him power very badly. Red gem. Red gem. Should something else be in this speed bag? No, I think we're good. What about this vamp? I do think vamp is good with Falcon. Would I take vamp gloves? Almost certainly. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna reserve it. Start the battle. Would I take vamp armor? Probably not. Too much space, I already have a lot of armor. Bonus stamina regen. This does damage, this is defensive, this gives a little bit of healing. Pan is weird. They're making the dark pan. They're making the strong shield. And they were making a vamp dagger. By the Holy Light. By the Holy Light could have been amazing with that flame armor, I think. But not really. It's always just stats, but we can look and pretend like maybe it's something else. Time melting. No, it's just stats. More stats. It's always more stats. Second gem box. Feels unnecessary. I do want the vamp. Do I want this gem? Wait, why do I want a red? I don't know. Banana coal. Things I could do. I could put something into these weapons. Put the red in? No, the red doesn't do much. Could speed up a banana. Someday, this sword is not just going to be 2 gold wasted. That is not true. I'm not actually using this for much. God, I want this cap. Alright, to buy that cap, what would I do? Nothing. Just wait. Patiently, impatiently. Start the battle. Katana screws this up. They're gonna steal my extra damage. Not cool. I did think about Prismatic Sword. But, I mean, this is supposed to be about the Falcon Blade. It's just Falcon Blade gets to speed up Prismatic Sword. It's something fun. It's weird because I don't know if I should just do the thing that I think is most fun, or if I should do the thing that is challenging, but it's not challenging because this is way too strong. So what is the challenge? I don't know what the challenge is. I think I should just do the thing that is fun. And I'm not actually going to get the second Falcon, which I wish I was. The argument against that, I have to rearrange the bag. Okay. Don't be lazy. Does this benefit from this yellow? Nope. It does hurt me a little bit that there's a combination turn. But I think it's worth it. And I still want these bags. Do I care more about that stamina bag than I did a second ago? Almost certainly. I'm gonna sell this. Buy the stamina bag. And then scoot things up. Put this right here. We still need a star. Purple. Right, I have a green. I have a lot of greens. Yeah, I don't know. I made an executive decision. The executive decision was that I care more about having fun than the purity of trying to get 2 Falcon Blades. Plus, I just really don't think it's going to happen. We're less and less likely to see the whetstone as time passes. Some games, you just don't see a lot of them. Double Shelly with a shell totem is kind of fun. It's not going to win, but it's fun. Why doesn't it win? Because it's just a bunch of healing. And healing doesn't do enough damage, even with False Life. With False Life, it just gives you max HP. In theory, in practice, these things are still super slow. Did they even go off? Nope. Super slow. If we're just doing strong things, this is strong. But this is also strong. It's expensive. It's not that expensive. What is the plan? There is no plan. Speed up this one. Pull out one of the greens. Buy this. What about the thread? Crafted items trigger 20% faster, 20% chance to duplicate their buffs. I could do that. Poison potion. No deal. Yellow gem. Yes, deal. This bag. There's a dragon egg, but it's full price. This bag is also a little bit weird. I can fit it, but is it worth buying at this point? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Also, the genie lamp is very weird. It's a magic item, so it speeds this up, but this is already going pretty fast. Wait, my accuracy is crap. My accuracy was really bad at the start. So stamina per second, 0.9. Stamina per second, 0.5. I do use too much stamina. It's worth noting that. Hey, I do use too much stamina, but I don't think that is the plan just because I have 8 max. Could be, though. If I do drink this, it has more value than usual. Never combine it with the banana, because that lowers the amount of empower that you get per unit of stamina. And we're trying to get as much empower as possible, not the flat stamina. This does give him power. What's in the box? The box is a ripoff. The box is a ripoff. 4 gold, 5 gold, 6 gold. I mean, the yellow gem was good. The red gem's fine. It's really not, but we're gonna pretend like the red gem is fine. Hammer, not good. I can fit another square bag. I don't really need a green gem. Does give poison resist. Do I respect poison characters enough to spend 4 gold on screwing them up? I don't know. Maybe. I'm undecided. Also, I could be using my speed bag on this sword instead of on the Falcon. Screw up the poison users. Start the battle. So this sword is currently way more important than this one, partly because it has 30% lifesteal. Also because it's just better. This isn't going super well. It took me a long time to get into battle rage. I need a way to lower my starting HP. Armor potions would do it. But armor potions give you armor, which is counterproductive. Survival mode. Prismatic ore. This is stupid. Why did I pivot to a prismatic sword? It's too strong. It's way too strong. This is stupid. This is so stupid. Huh. The positioning's a little bit interesting. Oh, I could speed it up. I don't even need to speed it up, but I could speed it up. Huh. I mean, I really want to get it to touch a bunch of these vampire things. Do we get rid of the dagger? Even though the dagger is good and free. Guessing we get rid of the dagger. Dagger's also a lot of money. There's a purple gem. Purple gems are really good. Better than the green gem that I already spent 4 gold on. So, could combine the blues, even though they're not particularly good. Could sell a red and a green to get a better purple, or I could just be patient. Could sell a garlic, but garlic can screw up vampire builds. This sword is just going crazy. So the real thing I should be doing is switching this speed bag. Am I lazy? I am lazy, but let's do it. I'm so lazy. I do not want to do this. I really don't want to do this. Alright, we got it. Alright, so this one comes here. We pivoted away from the Falcon Blade, which makes me feel like it's not even a challenge type thing, because now I'm just doing Prismatic Sword. I tried, kind of, to make double Falcon happen. It just wasn't going to happen. It's me justifying. So, things that I also don't think will actually happen. I don't think that I'm going to drink this. I could if there's a shield build. I don't think I'm going to buy this. Why? I don't know. Seems good. Purple. Purple in place of red, in place of green. Purple. Purple in place of green. So now, maybe I should combine that. Huh. Maybe I shouldn't. Could combine up gems. How much are we screwing up poison? 20 plus another 30, 50, 65, 75. And we're screwing up frost by 20. Anything else to consider? Nope. Rolling. Start the battle. Prismatic sword goes wild. Ooh, that is a lot of mana. What do you do with all the mana? Just make this happy? I don't understand what... I guess you just keep activating the pan to make more mana. And it makes luck. I mean, they're getting some Empower in there. They're getting a lot of luck. So, after a while, this cupcake starts printing luck for them. At which point, I really don't know what they're doing. Okay? But they're doing mana things. There is the whetstone to make the second Falcon blade. The dream. But I would still need gloves. It's round 15. Takes 2 turns to combine up. I don't think it's happening. Stamina. Do I have stamina problems? I might. I'm going to leave the yellow out. Green. To screw up poison, because for some reason we just hate poison. This is mana and light, which makes it really, really good, both for this orb and for the sword. I'd have to scoot this up, move this over here, move this right here. Ideally, I would find a crafted item. What would the crafted item be? To go right here. Magic torch? No. I have no idea. Second prismatic sword. What if we just pivot to double prismatic swords for no reason? Because it's amazing. Wait, that's a perfect reason. Because it's amazing. Because it's amazing. Is it? Then I would have to... Do I have to get rid of the Falcon blade? Kind of. I'm going to say no, but it would be kind of amazing. There's the glove. Stamina bag would be helpful. Cat is good because of prismatic stuff. And cat is holy, so you can touch it to the sword. But not right now, because I value Vamp too much. Vamp gloves would still be amazing. Can I make the cat happy? Should be able to. How? Don't know. Could have figured that out before buying the cat. Instead, here we are. I don't have that many expensive things, I'm realizing. That brings me to 40. Pig is only worth 3. Could switch in the purple. Purple's worth 4. You're making the box of prosperity. I don't know if I want that. It's kind of late. Could get it. If I get it. Unique? Godly. Yeah, but... I don't want it. I just don't want to think about positioning it. So we need a crafted item. Hey, crafted item. Purple. Could make a super purple. I don't think I need it, but maybe I do. Super purple. I would feel better about that if I was crafting more items. It's fine. This bag. I'm going to lock that bag. Try and replace either a square bag or a potion bag. Wait, I thought the cat was happy. What did I move? I moved a pig? What did I move? I moved something. Make the cat happy again. Ooh, I might be dead. That shield really screws me up. I am dead. Could have looked at their stuff, but the shield was what screwed me up. So wait, the cat. Why are you not happy? Still not happy. Wait, why are you not happy? 40. What did I do that... Oh, it was the purple gem. Wait. Which I combined up. Right, I moved it back because I wanted it to be near the Falcon, but I had moved it away because it was stupid. I remember. I remember everything. So the cheese would be pretty good. 1, to make the cat happy, but 2, to be near the sword. Cat, be happy. Cat is not happy. Cat is not having it. I do have the crown. If I just put the cat right here. Right here. That is a pain. All right. Trying to think, what goes here? Now that I screwed up that purple, and now that I need another crafted item, and now that I'm trying to make the cat happy, could be cheese. If it's cheese, what is my crafted item? Green? Moving a green there feels bad. So one option would be to switch the prismatic sword. That does give me more access to things touching the sword. Huh. Does it though? It ends up about the same. It does count as a crafted item, but I don't think that's worth it. Main thing, make the cat happy. I really want this cheese to go right here. Make the cat happy. Happy cat. I have so many greens. Where do I put this? Do I have stamina problems? Probably. Do I do lifesteal? I do. I do a lot of lifesteal. I have 60% lifesteal. There was a thread in there. There's a red. Red. Do I combine these? Probably not. Right now, I'm missing one space. Doesn't really help me. This cap. That cap would make the cat happy. Buy it. Then I can move the cheese. I can always get rid of that garlic. They are scary. They can hit through armor. They only have the one weapon, but if they can get at this genie lamp, which they can, they have armor, they could be very scary. And they get big crits? No, yeah, they do. Big crits. I'm dead, I think. They're gonna hit me really hard. 100 damage. 100 damage. Huh. I don't know what this sword's doing exactly. Okay, I thought this was going to be stronger than it is, but I didn't really get there. Why not? Because I'm not speeding up this... Okay, that was not what I meant to do. Control Z. Because I'm not speeding up this sword enough, I think. But that's weird because I have a Falcon... I don't know. This just wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Weird. Do I want a broccoli? Luck could be part of my problem. I don't really benefit from the regen. I don't really benefit from this either, though. I feel like there's something better than broccoli, but I don't know what it is. Roll. Speed bag. So now I want to replace this square bag, but I also want to speed up this sword, but I'm also being lazy. I am being lazy. Why am I being lazy? Because I don't want to figure all of this out. It's such a pain to figure it all out. So the problem is everything wants to scoot. Everything wants to scoot. In order to put this right here. Like all of it. Have I mentioned that everything wants to scoot? And I'm not even done shopping yet. This one is holy and mana, which does make it appealing for this. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna redo my bag. It's round 17. Why am I redoing it now? I'll be right back. I just realized I had skipped gloves a while ago, and vampire gloves would fit so well right here. Oh well. Alright. Many minutes later, here's a much more optimized board. So, full stars on this. This one, all of the stars except for this one, which I don't know what item I can put here. There's probably something. Are pretty optimized. This one is doing pretty well. Could put something else here that wants to be sped up, but I don't know what that is. I do want the snowballs. I don't need this space. I don't want this garlic. I don't really want this. I kind of want the crown because it counts as 2 things for this, so it increases my healing, and it gives starting mana, and it would be good to touch this sword. Doesn't need to happen. I don't know, crowns are just decent. They also heal, they also cleanse, they make you invulnerable every once in a while. But snowballs are good too. It's all good. Everything is good. I don't need the pigs at this point. It's all just good. Sell the pig, sell the hammer, but that means I don't even have space for this now. So, put the red into here. Do I really want to combine up all these greens? Depends if I think I'm going to find replacements for them. No, I'm feeling pretty good right now. This gives me 6 starting mana. I don't really gain mana after that. Maybe I should try to gain mana. I could. Could swap this out. It's a little bit of mana, a little bit of frost. Otherwise, I don't gain mana. Being able to... Oh no, I gain mana from this. Not a priority. Start the battle. Prismatic bird. Steel goober, 2 shields, and a turtle. Lots of defense. They're going to screw up my stamina. I think one of the things I learned from this run is actually Falcon Blade just does not work well without Empower because of shields. This thing just drinks my stamina and it doesn't do enough damage. Like, I would be better if I just got rid of the Falcon Blade. Huh. Could do that. It's too late for the boots. Second cat. I'm just considering this a learning run. So what did I learn? I don't know, not much. Not as much as I should. I learned that anvil goes pretty well with single weapon a lot of the time. Unless, like, there's some significant advantage to having multiple weapons. I want to make that cat happy. Making that cat happy. You're currently worth 30. Ideally, this cap would go right there. This cat is happy currently, except I don't want to keep that gem box. Do I want more gems? No, I have a lot of gems. I don't think that's the thing that I need. Could take boots. Alright, quick pause. I'm back. I no longer need this cheese as much. Wait, I'm not even doing anything with this oil lamp now. Okay, so I have a lot of value that was tied up that I'm no longer making use of. Right, this crown doesn't want to be the way that it is. I just rearranged my bag and now I'm having to redo all of it again. Alright, something needs to go here. Something crafted. Also, speed bag is not being used well. I don't know how much I care. I care just enough to fix it. Why am I pivoting on round 18? Because what I had wasn't working. Sometimes you have to pivot. So the cats. Cats would like to be happy. Happy cat. This is touching the weapon. This makes the cat happy. This pig is gonna go. Boots. This would make the cat happy. For right now, even though all you are is 2 heat, it's the same as having these flames. Purple. Purple could be anti-heal. Blue can go here. I don't really have room for anti-heal, but that's okay. What else? Boots. No, it's really not boots. Keep looking at boots as if it's boots. It's not gems. It is prismatic. Crap. It's always prismatic. It was always you. So now, if I'm really tryharding, I should move this armor so that I can put more stars. But I don't know what that means exactly. Could just put this up here. And then Vamp could go right there. Cat is happy. These are happy. This is stamina, but I went down to a single weapon, and it doesn't double hit, so now I'm not even worried about shields, really. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you, but I want you. So the problem is, this one wants to go right here, but that means rearranging my whole bag. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. There. That's where that wanted to go. This one becomes a hassle. Okay. Do I have a crafted item to put in this corner that's not going to screw me up? Probably not. But maybe. Other things to consider. There's not too much else to consider. Red gem. Red gem is better in the armor. It doesn't really do anything in the bag. Still need the crafted item. Switch a purple with a green. Or just put the big purple. No, we're good. This one. Wait, do I want that? And if so, why? Nope. Do I want this? And if so, why? Switch out 2 armor bags. We're already speeding things up enough. What about that shell? Shell is worth 4% increased healing. But only if I can put it somewhere where it gets seen by one of these two. And this is currently seeing the weapon. This could... No. There has to be a good place. There is. If I switch this. Put that there. Put this here. Flames. So this is just to get a little bit of luck for accuracy. Is that worth it? Yeah, because I don't have an oil lamp on this. Cheese. Cheese is not that good, but it's probably better than a flame. Red is crappy. Flame versus purple. What am I doing with this oil lamp? It's just here because it's expensive. Just as a flex? No. Oh no, it also made the cat happy. No, I regret everything. I regret everything. How do we make you happy again? Snowball. That was easy. Okay. I regret nothing. Another 3rd crown. This amulet. Nothing. I regret nothing. Start the battle. Alright. I think this wins against most things, but we'll see. But it wasn't at all what I was supposed to make the goal. So, if I was going to try and do Falcon Blade, I would need starting in power, is what I learned. And I would probably need a stamina solution, and I don't like making stamina solutions. So lots of little hits does not work well with this build. The way that I like to do it. Weird. How did we do at the end? Did 503 damage. Big thing is, we did a lot of healing. So we did 984 healing, along with the damage dealt. I think this just wins like 9 out of 10. Which is funny because when I had the Falcon Blade, I think it won like 50-50 depending on if they had a shield. Or if they had 2 shields. This is like a super build right now. Wait, I think this build is actually like one of the strong ones right now. This is a super max HP build, and I didn't get that many snowballs. So this could screw up my day. It's very defensive, they enter Battle Rage, and they have tons of damage reduction. They also have tons right now. They enter Battle Rage as soon as they drop to have 50% HP. I don't know if it does damage, though. How do you do damage? Empower, empower. This one gives damage. This scales double off of Empower. Huh. They do have a crown. I don't know if it's enough. They still have 55% damage reduction. Their battle rage lasts forever. This thing goes super fast and heals a ton. Gives them a massive amount of mana. They don't do much with the mana except use a little bit with the torch. I guess Jerry. Do they have heat to feed Jerry? They do right now, but how do they keep getting more heat? So I think after Jerry goes off again. No, they just gained 3 more heat. How did you gain 3 more heat? What did that? What do you do? Gain a random other buff, but no, they gained 3 heat. Was that like a mana orb? What is giving you heat? We've won it. In large part because this sword does vamp and it just gets stronger and stronger. So the only real worry was that they drained my stamina, or I guess that they had perma crown, because then I couldn't lifesteal. They do have 32 Empower by the end, and they're gaining random heat. So I did get screwed up by that crown, big time. Healing. Same here. It does shut off my healing and my damage, but by the end, healing 1829. Damage dealt 1409. I wanted to see what was giving them heat. Just the cheeses, right? The mana orb did give 3. That was that big chunk that I saw when it jumped up and I was confused. But cheeses give random buffs. And you give 2 random buffs. So that was 1 win? 2 wins? I don't remember. We'll say that was 1 win. This is another scary build. Just they have lots of defense. I don't know why they're putting it onto a Molten Dagger. I guess it's their best weapon. It's not very quick, though. It does damage. It's just really slow. Crit chance, 25.5. 2 wins. 3 wins. Falcon Blade, if they can drink through this, which they could if they go up against a shield build. So this is what I would need to do if I was doing Falcon. And really, I would need like 4 of these. I don't like dedicating that much just to running into shields. 3 wins. 4 wins. They're all over the place. I do see the strong vamp item. I think this is 5 wins, but I'm not sure. They have a lot of spikes, and they have Thornbloom. If they gain Empower, they can gain max HP. They have lots of defense, and they have Ivy. So when they gain spikes, they put poison on me. Yeah, but poison's not real. 5 wins? Something like that. Lots of unhealing. This could actually screw me up, except how do you do damage with unhealing? This could screw me up if they don't die. Healing is going down. 6 wins. Unhealing. Bam. Healing. Reduction. They died too quick. Big sword with 1 glove, 2 speed bags. Why don't you have this 3rd speed bag? 2 birds. Too late. For a miracle, it is too late. They do have purples. If they can get me below 30%, this would one-shot me, but they can't. Counting is hard. 6? 7? Counting is so hard. The hardest thing in all of backpack battles is counting. 7 wins. Bouncy Dragon Knight. Does it work? This is 8 wins. I don't know what they're doing with potions. They just got them. If they can debuff me, the potions can do things. Shelly. So these are so much money tied up in potions that do nothing if I have no debuffs. They do 0. I had a poison briefly. Opponent drops below 50%. What if I just never drop? 8 wins. Dragon Knight was trying its best. 9 wins, but we're up against So I do really like the idea of this combo. It never actually seems to work out, but I like the idea of it. They're gonna have tons of spikes to feed this. This used to be the quickest heat printing in the game. Still might be. If I had shields, they might destroy me. I have a lot of lifesteal, but this might just scale to the moon. I do like this build. Why don't I ever try this? It's not like this would be a challenge, though. This would just be a strong thing. Like, this does big damage. This does big damage. This gives tons of heat. This uses heat to get... Well, it doesn't even use the heat. It just gains damage if this gained heat. They're both crafted, so they play nicely with the anvil, both early and later. They're both really easy to make. This one's only 5 space, which, for a whip, that's not that much space. They don't really benefit from the dragon claws. That's like the only negative I can see to this. I don't think I would have gone dragon claws, except that crafted gloves are good. But like stone gloves would go insane with this. Because you already have a lot of speed. Upgraded heroic potion, I don't understand. I never will. 2 Shellys is a lot of... Or not 2 Shellys. 2 Wolpertingers is a lot of space. But they're going pretty fast, and they're printing random stuff. 2 Shellys is kind of fun. 4-second cooldown Shellys. If they had false life, they would have so much life right now. Thorn Burst is really fun. Huh. This does feel strong. They got 2 good defensive, flame items. Even this one is kind of okay. Right, poison resist just from these gloves. I never factor that in. I probably should. Alright, I think that was 9 wins. Maybe. I think this is 10 wins. They have frost, they have too many weapons. How do they do stamina? They're just lucky that I don't have a shield. I guess they don't... They are going to run out of stamina. So now the problem with running out of stamina is they want this sword to be able to swing. Oh, they were reducing stamina with this, but still, I don't know why this sword is here. I guess it inflicts frost, but it's a stamina-heavy way to do it. This thing is pretty good. This thing is really good. This thing is pretty good. This is good. This is good. This is weird. But it eats spikes, so it's good. Never mind. These 2 are good. Huh. I don't know about this one. That really wants to be on this. If you have space like this blueberry, I would much rather put this one over here. They have 2 food amulets not hitting the blueberry. They don't need to hit the blueberry. 2 food amulets is weird. They have a lot of food stuff going on. This one is printing heat. This food, this food, this food are all worth it. I guess banana is worth it. That's a 1.47 second. This printed a ton of stamina. Maybe I underestimate that banana. On Pyro, I do like it more than on other characters. Where is stamina? Why am I blind? Stamina. Used. They used 37.5. Banana gave 10. Huh. Stamina. I'm using significantly less. Neither of us have shields. I'm using half their stamina. But I'm not doing as much damage. I just heal a lot. I guess that second frostbite. Okay, maybe I just don't understand it. They do have a lot of stamina. This would blow up most builds. These are vamp items, which is cool. The main thing is I have crazy lifesteal. Crazy, crazy lifesteal. Let's do one more. There are a lot of good opponents right now. Shielded Hitting 2 armor, so that gives lots of speed, which gives lots of mana. And reflects lots of debuffs, and I do debuff a little bit, at least at the start. Wait, do I? How do they still have debuffs and I don't? They are reflecting the next 19, 20 debuffs. I'm glad I don't keep debuffing. I don't think I do. This is why we don't debuff. I mean, that's kind of wild. What does it do with shield? Shields have an increased chance of blocking. 60% chance of screwing up my stamina. And they have second shield. They would reflect the next 37 debuffs, and this thing is better with debuffs. And they're doing tons of frost stuff. Just a lot of blue gems. It's kind of fun. I don't know exactly what to think about this one. Also, they have so many boxes of riches. They're playing this like I play those unranked custom lobby games where I just have tons of money by the end. They just have tons of blue gems, tons of yellows. And a stamina potion that they'll never drink unless their opponent has a shield. Kind of fun. That stupid Falcon blade was bait. They don't have a shield. Falcon blade. Go. Still not even as good. Even without a shield, it's just drinking stamina. When I want all of my stamina poured into this one item. Okay. Close. Alright, so yeah, I don't know. Is that too much of doing the one build? I can do random. I do like doing anvil. That is my one build I know how to do. I used to have builds with pyro, now I don't. I don't have a good ranger build. I don't know mage at all. This one, the answer is just like struggles, basically. I don't have a build for it, but you just build struggles and win. This one, I have no idea what I'm doing. Bag of giving and just hope for random crap. So the only one that I have an actual build with is the anvil build. And it's not even strong late game, but you can get it there. It's really strong on round 8. So it's sad when I lose on round 8 with anvil. That means that I'm screwing something up. But also these are like challenge runs. 2 wooden swords. Even on round 8, I mean, that is when they should be strongest. The strength of this item is supposed to be like these rounds right here are free wins, hopefully. In reality, though, I lost this one. Huh. Wonder why I lost that one. If there was an enemy that just like hard countered it. This is a cool build. That's a really cool build. Do they have mana? Yeah, they do a little bit. They're dead, but a little bit of mana. I don't know. Click through, close the game. That is gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.